Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message. If it don't fit, don't force it, okay? All right. You'll still find some messages in there, but don't try to force the whole message if it's not yours. I don't know why I felt compelled to say that, but there you have it. Let's get started. I have pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is the mind. That's probably why I had to add extra into my opening. My mind's got a lot of things going into it right now, and something could be happening in your mind. This is like the Page of Wands. This is, for me, it looks like they're trying to take in a whole lot of information, and it's kind of blowing their mind away. The Page of Swords is a card of learning. It's a student learning some lessons. So it looks like somebody might be trying to like do some cramming, put it that way, trying to cram some information in. So let's see what else we get. What are the other energies? So we've got something on your mind, something that you're working through, trying to find some harmony, maybe some balance. And that's like contrast from that mind card where everything was all jumbled and confused looking. So now it's like you've got this harmony card, and that's giving very peaceful. That's the 10 of Cups as well. So that's a lot of happiness. Then we have maturity, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a brand new grounded beginning at something. Maybe something starting up. There's a possibility that might be what you're trying to learn about. Maybe you are trying to have a new beginning at something. But I think you have to calm your mind down, calm down the thoughts, bring yourself into some sort of a harmonic or some sort of harmony. See how the dolphins are like jumping? It like not in tandem, but I guess so. They're doing the same thing at the same time. So that's causing a bit of harmony in their movement. And it's at the third eye too. And that's that you know, third eye, that's your intuition, that's your thought. So instead of like being oh so 3D, come into some sort of state of flow, some sort of harmony. That may be what you're looking for or needing to do in an effort to come into this Ace of Pentacles, that grounded new beginning. But right now, I feel like your mind might be a little bit scattered. Your thoughts, the way you're thinking possibly. And then we have courage. This is the Strength card in regular tarot. This courage, if you look at it, this beautiful, dainty little flower has forced its way up through, out of the cracks. They did what they needed to do to get to where they needed to go. And the sunshine was where that little seed wanted to face, wanted to come up and out and face the sun. That's where the happiness is. That's where the harmony is. And it's taken a lot of courage to push through. Bottom of the deck is abundance. So there's abundance waiting for you once you go through maybe some sort of a process here. But let's get some tarot and find out some more information. Let's see more about harmony. We have the Queen of Swords. So there could be something that you are struggling against. You are wanting to maybe find harmony with. You're willing to maybe hear something out to find this harmony. Could be with someone, could be on a job. This is a general. Could be in love. Let's see what else we get. We have the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. That's someone that has been fighting the good fight, and they're just about at the end. 9 is just before 10. 10s are endings, and this is like that stage right before you get ready to put some burdens down, or you maybe start to see things differently. There's the burdens. 5 of Wands, which is conflict. So you're trying to find harmony through this conflict. You're very tired, and you're looking to move to where things are easier. You're looking to do something more harmonious, something that's more peaceful, whatever that is. You want to come out of the conflict. You're tired of it. We have the Emperor taking charge with the Devil. Now we've got the Devil and the Emperor here. When you have an obsessive, dark energy with this Emperor who is a leader, someone who takes charge, who rules, who has command, authority, that could be the Emperor and kind of toxic energy. This could be a person that you are looking to gain some balance as far as maybe dealing with them. You're trying to find some balance. You're trying to maybe take a situation into smoother waters, trying to get past some kind of conflict. No, there's the Wheel. So luck is on your side. I feel like you are going to gain, or you have figured out how to gain some kind of good fortune in this situation. And things are going your way, maybe for a change, because it looks like you've been dealing with a lot of not necessarily mind games, but your mind has been caught up. You're maybe trying to learn a new system or something, and you're trying to find some balance, some peace, some harmony. So it looks like the wheel is going to start turning in your favor as far as that's concerned. 2 of Pentacles coming into some kind of balance. It's good. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a Page of Pentacles. Here's the 2 of Pentacles with the balance. Page of Pentacles is chance at new opportunity. Something maybe new that you're looking at. Maybe that's how you find your harmony. If this is a job, maybe you got the 9 of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. The 10 is putting down burdens. So maybe you are working towards that. You're looking at something new. Maybe if it's a job, you have an opportunity at a new position. Let's see what else we get. You're looking for balance. You're looking for the harmony. What else? What else? Thank you. We've got the Death. Something has to come to an end for something new to begin. That could be having to do with this opportunity that could be coming your way. There's a Magician. You're manifesting. 2 of Swords. That is being at a crossroad. You may have some choices. You may have manifested some new choices, but everything always happens once you either come to terms with where you are, find a way out of, your situation. But I think you have a couple options here. You don't know which way to go. Holding on and seeing things differently. So you may be going through seeing things differently. That's falling right underneath the 2 of Swords, which is, the stalemate, not knowing what to do, looking at things differently. I think whatever, excuse me, whatever this is currently, I think you have been trying to hold on to it, which is probably why your mind has been like a mess as far as your thoughts and what to do and how to manage something. 4 of Pentacles is coming under Death. So it's almost like that the situation had to come to an end and you had to let it go. So you have to look at it differently so you can manifest your true desires. You can't bring something else in until you let go of what you're holding on to. There's the, that's the Eight of Swords, which is self-imposed prison. There's something that you can change, but it's almost like you're not willing to change. She can come out of all of that and move about the room freely, but she's choosing almost to be stuck because she's not sure what she needs to do. And there's the King of Swords, another card of taking charge. That's a leader. It's also an official, like a, a police officer, somebody in charge. So that's taking me right back to, this could be a job situation for you. This is something where someone has maybe something over you, something that you need in your day-to-day. It feels like this is something that you don't want to move away from. This could be a relationship as well. This could be someone that, you might look up to. You see them in all their authority, and you might like that. I don't know, but it's hard for you to move away from it, is my point. Something about this King of Swords, this Emperor energy. It's like it's not good for you. It's not the best for you, but you find it hard to move away. This could be maybe a father figure. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. That is the anxiety, the sleepless nights. So you're struggling to find harmony in this situation. I think it feels like there's a person, not necessarily a place. There's a person that you don't particularly want to get away from, but it's in your best interest to do it. I think you will be presented with some sort, or you have been presented with some other opportunity. You probably manifested another opportunity and maybe trying to manifest this person to be more in alignment with you. I don't think they have flipped their script. I think you have brought someone new in through your manifestation, through you coming to terms with things and, wanting to do more for yourself. All right, so let's move on. Let's see what this maturity card is. That's the Ace of Pentacles. What's going on there? Bottom of the deck is the World with closing cycles. So this is the current situation. Five of Pentacles showing itself. I think cycles are closing. This Ace of Pentacles is showing up as maturity. So maybe you have become a little more enlightened as far as what's going on with this situation. And you are beginning to manifest better. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take. What else do we get? So there's something that may be coming to you, or that is arrived to you, that is more balanced. This could be this other opportunity, something that can give to you equally. And we have the Knight of Wands. I hope all that squeaking isn't coming through on the recording. We have the Knight of Wands, which is a wishy-washy energy. And it's also could be about an adventure, some sort of an adventure for you. The Star, that is healing. That's coming into alignment. So something is maturing. This is in the current situation. It's the energy of something coming in fast, passionate, that can be very, very healing for you. And there is reciprocity. You will get what you give. You will get back as much as you give, if not more. So it's like you're coming into maybe a situation where this person there's a more mature type person. I really feel like it's you. You have matured past the crazy mind state. You have come into harmony with your situation, and you're seeing what needs to be done, but you're battling with letting something go. And I think in the current situation, you've come to terms with it, you've healed, and you're coming into alignment with something that's more balanced for you. There's second chances. That is a rebirth of something. Judgment. There is the Two of Cups. That's a partnership. And there's the Two of Wands. Is picking a new path, picking a direction to go in. So I feel like something's has come to you. You're coming to a point where you're about to make a decision. Everything is feeling good. It's aligned. Universe approved. They're having you look at it again. Look at this situation, this partnership. Could be a relationship, could be a partnership at a job, could be a business partnership, something where you're dealing with someone else. But you're at a point where you are picking a path that's going to be in alignment with where you are, who you are, what you want in your life. And there's success. Six of Wands. So you're finding exactly what you need. Whatever the other situation was, I feel like you have matured past that, where you couldn't let go. I think you're more willing to, not take a leap of faith, but you're venturing off into another direction, something where you're in more of an alignment with. And that could be where the opportunity, this new little opportunity shows up. Let's see what else. There's the Queen of Cups. There's the Tower. And there's the Hermit. So this feels like the Queen of Cups is open, nurturing, giving, loving, heart wide open, but there's a Tower right after that. And I'm thinking it feels like something has shut down that open-heartedness. Let's get some more. Waiting for ships to come in. So there is an offer coming into you, but it comes in after a Tower moment. Now, I'm looking at this now, along with the wishy-washy, the Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take. It can also be breadcrumbing, because it comes in like it's wishy-washy, but it's actually showing up as Knight of Wands energy, which in and out. And we have the Star after that. It feels like this thing came back in. Maybe you felt that this situation had matured and that it was in alignment with you now. Gave it a second chance. Picked your path, looking for success. And it feels like once the heart was given or you opened up to it, something came down. The Tower blew. And I feel like it sent you back into into a hermit type mode where you got to go back in and rethink some stuff. You got to gain some wisdom. And here you're waiting for results. They're taking a long time coming in. But it almost feels like you went towards something. And this is the current situation. Depending on your timeline. Most of my readings, I've been through all of this stuff. So it's like I can relate to stuff, get new messages from stuff, but it depends on where you are in your timeline. This could be reiterating something that you've gone through. Anyway, So there is something that you are waiting for to come back in, and it's taking its time. But it's showing up as some kind of an emotional offer. After it looks like your heart got blown up, you're waiting for an emotional offer. I got to get some clarifiers on this. You're going into rest and heal. You're resting and healing from this tower. And I'm kind of feeling that you might have been the one to blow this tower. Because the one thing that is like a little thorn in my side is the Knight of Wands sitting in the middle of equal give and take in the star, with Judgment and the Two of Cups following right behind that, with, you know, choosing the path you want to be on and going for it. That Knight of Wands, I believe, equals this tower, because your heart is open here. And I think that Knight of Wands energy puts you back into puts you into a hermit mode. And you're waiting for something better once again. So it feels like this might have been whoever this first person was coming back. And I feel like they blew it again. They probably came in trying to be or show you what you wanted to see to make you move forward with them, this situation. But I don't think it could be maintained. It almost feels like it was all for show. Just maybe to get you back into a situation. And I feel like you waited and waited, and things took a long time. But the promise is still there, and it's driving you back into heal. The promise of it. So I'm feeling like you probably thought that whatever this situation was had matured, was turning into what you could work with. But you can't work with that. You're not going to work with it. I think this is a rejection. You're going to reject it. Okay, let's see this courage. What is courage telling us? That's the little flower breaking through the cracks. Coming up out of that, whatever was holding it back, pushed its way through, and it took courage to do it. And I think it feels like you have been offers have been made to you that just hold you down, hold you back. Don't let you flourish. Don't let you shine. But you are manifesting better for yourself. But for some reason, I feel like when you manifest, it brings this first situation back. I haven't seen anything but this first situation coming back, sending you back into a state to where you need to heal or continuously heal. All right, let's get the courage. Bottom of the deck is the World, ending old cycles. So you probably recognize this exactly for what it is. You see it coming a mile away. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, work in progress. And we have the Three of Swords, which is the heartache. And we have the World at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's flipped over here. And Three of Pentacles. So whatever this collab is that keeps you in heartache, showing that it's still a work in process or in progress. This is a collaboration that, no matter what, seems to try to keep coming back together. We've got 2 threes here, Three of Swords and Three of Pentacles. Whatever this is, it keeps trying to come back to you. I'm not seeing you trying to go back to it, but somehow, I mean, this could be somebody at your job. I mean, because it's like hard for you to like try to walk away from it. It's like it's always there. This is a reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse, not walking away. choosing not to walk away from this. Justice. Either that, this justice, these are promises that things will work out this time, or yeah, because we've got the don't walk away. We've got the don't move forward card. Staying still. Feels like promises being made to you. We're working on this. I'm working on it. Have courage. Maybe this is this person trying to push through whatever. Maybe this person is being held back by maybe a third party somehow. I just feel like they are stopping you from moving forward. They are either asking you to not move forward, or you just feel compelled to stay true blue, or whatever. There's some kind of hold that this situation has on you, and you keep waiting for it to mature, for it to, you know, come into something else. Ace of Swords. You need some clarity on exactly what's going on with this. And there's the World again. Closing those cycles with the Star after that. That's alignment. That's healing. So I feel like there's a need for this whole cycle, this situation to be shut down. Just closed and forgotten about for a minute until things change, until things actually change. I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they are there for you. They keep your mind in a jumble, because I think they too are at some sort of crossroad, or some kind of habit that they have that they can't seem to shake. But whenever it comes up in conversation or something, it's like it's going to change, and second chances are, it feels like they're always given. What else? Queen of Swords. The Strength in reverse. And the Five of Cups. Old wounds. I feel like you just have a hard time fighting this situation. Being able to get away from this situation. Like, you don't go where you need to go to heal, or you don't stay away long enough to heal, to be able to change your mind, to be able to come out of the I don't know what to do kind of situation. So I'll just go back and heal, or I'll just pull off by myself again. Ten of Wands, put those burdens down. Bring some sort of transition to this situation. Something has to transform. Something has to die in an effort for things to come back. And I'm seeing way over here, if you just let it go, your luck will change. Things will move forward for you, and better opportunities will come to you. But I feel like you may be manifesting the same thing back. Mind games, control, mind manipulation. Yeah, every time you try to leave, something keeps pulling you back. Bottom of the deck. It's Judgment. Second chances again. King of Cups. Emotional mastery. You've got a bit of work to do to get your emotions in check. I don't know if this is a job you're just attached to. I'm feeling it's more like a person. Could be a love situation. There's someone, could be a relative, could be anything. I'm not seeing like a whole bunch of lovey-dovey-ness up here, but it's something that you can't seem to shake off. Something you care about, something you want to wrap your arms around and nurture and love. But I'm just feeling that this energy is got other things like in their way, holding them back. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably time for maybe some sort of a separation. Let's get a blanket statement real quick. Judgment again, second chances. So, I don't know what to tell you. The universe is, I mean, judgment, these major arcana is it's not the day-to-day energy. This is big energy. You've gotten it 3 times. Or was that 4? You've gotten it at least 3 times. Bottom of the deck and the whole 9. Something is under judgment. Something, getting a lot of do-overs here. That's what I'm seeing. Getting a lot of do-overs. A lot of world cards. Ending cycles. Something needs to end. I'm feeling in an effort for something new to begin. Something better to begin. But you got to let this go somehow. What else? The Hierophant. Teaching and learning. King of Pentacles. Grounded. 7 of Wands. Holding your space. Keeping your boundaries up. So it's like there's lessons that you've learned that have brought you some groundedness, and you've got to protect them. I feel like if you get in the same situations, that this Emperor Devil energy can kind of mangle this stability that you found. You've learned some things, and you're really trying to hold on to your progress. You're at the King of Pentacles here. And then you throw your boundaries up, but somehow this situation, this person gets to wiggle back in. Back in your head. 8 of Swords. 3 of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. So it's like it drops you back into like a page energy. It's like whatever progress you make, you lose once you bring those boundaries down. Puts you right back in your head. High Priestess. I feel like this is, with each cycle, how you're going to turn out by dealing with this. But I think you're hopeful. I think maybe this person is trying to push through, or maybe you're trying to push through maybe some emotions. You feel like maybe you're stopping things from going because of your emotions. But I feel like you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Like I say, I don't know if this is you trying to push through, trying to have courage, or if you are believing in this person or situation or whatever, you're trying to have hope that this energy can push through whatever their obstacles or barriers are. There are some obstacles in the way of this situation coming together properly. And it's like I'm not feeling that there's any like one bad guy and one good guy. I just feel like you both are in some type of struggle mode, trying to get things together. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. So it just kind of feels like there's going to be second chances until you get it right. Okay. Let's see what needs to be surrendered. What time is it? Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Let's see what else we get here. What else does Aries need to surrender to, or is that it? Okay, so surrender to joy so far. Surrender to joy. And surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So yeah, stay positive. Maybe this mind, this is where you're supposed to be for a minute until some lessons are learned. You're going to have to start taking certain things out. Like I'm finding as I get older, things I eat, certain things will swell me up. Like I'll get swollen in the face or my hands or feet. So I have to stop and think, what did I do that's different? Pluck it out and then see how things progress from there. So I think it's a bit of cleanup that you or both of you need to do in your situations. Let's see. Okay, so this is advice. This is what do you need to do to move forward? What needs to happen to move forward? We've got malicious intent. Be mindful of those around you. Not all intentions are what they seem. Notice when the energy feels off and use your discernment to gain better clarity. So I think you need to make sure of probably the one thing that hasn't been done. Make sure of this person's intent, what their intent is. Kind of like listen past their words, put the words and their actions and really figure out what it is that what they intend for you, with you. And the bottom of the deck is recognition. The world is taking notice of what you bring to the table, whether it comes in the form of awards, accolades, or praise. Let this be a reminder that you are capable of great things. So don't forget, you don't have to sit in this situation. Pull yourself up and out and work on you. Get what you need for you. Don't wait for this to come together before, don't wait for the little flower to come through. When the flower comes through, it can give you a call. Or you go on and push your flower on through. Maybe this is your blockage. This is your burden that you need to work through. Okay, let's get one card of advice. Self-mistrust. Self-doubt is holding you back from progress. Don't let fear dictate your future. You have the ability to break through these obstacles. Now is the time to free yourself and move towards your goal. So it may be time to just back off of this completely for a second, and let divine handle the rest. You go take care of yourself. Stay in that King of Pentacles, that grounded energy. Okay, so now I'm going to get a word of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. And that's Mayat with truth at the bottom of the deck. All right. What else do we have for Aries? What is the guidance for Aries? Thank you. New bottom, healing. Go heal. Your card is Mama Killa with the moon, number 32. All right, let's see what we get. Mama Killa. All right. The moon. Mama Killa, the Incan goddess of the moon, presides over the power of cycles and seasons. The moon rules the night sky, returning full 13 times in a year. The ancients marked time by the moon to know when to plant, when to harvest, when to store food, and when to celebrate fertility. Right now, you are invited to see what is familiar and decide whether you need to improve on it or leave things as they are. The answer to your inquiry can be found in the timing of things and the cycle you're in. Oh, I mentioned that, didn't I? Timelines. You can apply the idea of natural cycles to relationships, creative projects, personal growth, and more. If you are honest with yourself, you'll see there is no way to control these cycles, only to use the creative energy they offer to help you. If your relationship is unclear yet brimming with potential, you might turn to the new moon energy that shows up in the spring cycle of life. In that case, you just need to allow the relationship to grow naturally and be clear in your intentions. When your outer world seems to be slowing down with obstacles rising up and temporarily blocking your every move, do not put up resistance. Instead, take advantage of the need to rest and recalibrate your intentions as you wait for the cycle to change. No matter what, like the cycles of the moon, there is divine order in everything that is happening in your life right now. Once you know this, the goddess Mama Killa welcomes you to her divine moon dance of co-creation. And you have definitely been in some cycles here. All right, so your alignment message is, sometimes you feel out of sync with life, frustrated that the universe isn't providing you with what you desire. Do you want what you want exactly how and when you want it and feel like the great goddess is ignoring you? You may be wanting something to happen faster than it's meant to occur. Remember, the conditions of your life are temporal and ever-changing. Maybe you've just been unaware of the cycle you're in, and so you've been missing the signals. The moon goddess, Mama Killa, knows the cycles intimately, and she'll let you know when it's time for the next phase. Mama Killa is always on track with the cycles of creation, and you must trust this wisdom. Her alignment task for you is to recognize and work with the natural cycle you are in. You will be amazed as alignment with the rhythm of the universe allows you to once again co-create consciously and surrender to life on life's terms. What a beautiful dance when Mama Killa offers you her support. All right, that's perfect. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. Well, until the next time, I wish you love, peace, happiness, and harmony. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye.